Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 66 of the Football Manager career. And with Southampton, it looks like we are going up. I said off screen I didn't really want it to happen. I said on screen as well at the end of the last episode I didn't really want to get promoted off screen, but it's happened. We can still win the league though, that is not confirmed, as we go into 2 fixtures today. Yes, so I decided to play all 4 fixtures off screen. I said I was going to do 3, but I did 4 because I thought there's a couple of stuff at the end of the season anyway, like awards that I can show you at the end without making the video too long. But I'll get into these results. Crystal Palace 2-0 win. Catrone got 2 goals at Selhurst Park. That was easy. I think we played that game. What am I on about? With Barnsley. This is the first off-screen game. We played 3 with a 2-0 win. Oscar Bob scoring first and Finley Burns with a header. An amazing performance from us. Then the league win. I didn't really want to play 1 game off screen then come straight back, so we played it. We won 5-0 against my old club, and it's the first convincing win we've had with Bob, Catrone scoring 2 and Jallo scoring 2. And then we got a draw against Blackburn. I'm kind of happy this happened, to be honest, because now I can win the league on screen. If we would have won this, we would have won the league for definite. And we got a 1-1 draw. Teddy Jenks scoring in the 65th minute and Finley Burns getting a goal 10 minutes from time. He's actually scored a lot this season, Finley Burns, the new centre-back. And we've got 2 games on screen today. Peterborough at home at the St Mary's. Should be winning the league in that one. If not, Wigan at the DW Stadium. We sit first, definitely promoted, going to come first or second, hopefully first, with the 4-point gap on Watford after that draw. So it still isn't confirmed. Even if we don't win this game, we could still lose the next one and then not win it. We're at Wigan. Wigan are 22nd, so they're playing to keep themselves up. They need both wins to keep themselves up though, so it's going to be a big ask from them. And Luis Eduardo's got injured. I'm going to play him a bit as well if we won the league. That's a shame. The youth player out. And while Prowse tipped to get Championship Player of the Year, that is our boy Prowsey. And he will be in the team for this next game. Let's talk about the title challenges though. Put ourselves in a position. Turnbull leading the charge, but Tony doesn't want much pressure. I'm going to ignore that. And here is the team for this game that could win us the league. Hansen in the net with Tony in the team, although he was demotivated from the team talk, with Burns, Soyuncu and Gotts at the back. Turnbull and Ward-Prowse in the midfield, both been amazing. Turnbull exquisite since he came in, with Bob, Barkley and Jallo instead of Davis, because he got 2 goals before. I'm going to keep developing him with Catrone. I think he's on 30 goals already, still up front. Come on, it isn't confirmed yet. Got a decent team. Roshaw, Williams, Smith, Rowley, Bowler. We've got to try and win the title though. Come on, we can win it, but don't get complacent. We've had 3 shots so far. Come on, give us something more. Give us something more, Southampton. We need this. Posh have actually stayed up in the first time of asking. They've done okay for themselves. Come on, half an hour in. 5 shots to 1. They're keeping us out a bit. We've had 3 on target, but nothing's going to happen in this first half. We've only got 2 games this episode as well, so I wanted a bit of entertainment, as it looks like at half time it's going to be 0-0. Posh and the Saints. 2 very royal names right there. And we've done okay for ourselves, but we've got to improve. Going to change to an attacking outlook on the game now. Hopefully that gives us more shots. 1 more so far. And time to ring the changes. Jallo come off for Alphonso Davis. And we still are trying to win the league, so I don't want to change it too much to the youth. Of course, put all the youth on the bench thinking this game will be wrapped up now. And we could play a couple of youth players off that bench. Oh, dearie me. Come on. 75 minutes, not 1 highlight in the whole game. This is embarrassing. Oh, we've got one here. Ward-Prowse, Catrone. Oh, Catrone scores his 31st. 1 highlight, 1 goal. This highlight might be the best one you'll ever see. A league title winner as Catrone heads it over the keeper into the back of the net. Hang on, it could be 2. Ward-Prowse whips it in. Tompkinson. All the highlights coming in the last couple of minutes. Davies, tackled by Davenport. Gives it to Turnbull, who hits it over. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. I'll make some changes now, although it's not confirmed. Game goes on. Ward-Prowse, you can... No, you can't come off. You've got to stay to lift it. Bob can come off, and Hodge for Turnbull. And Tony is getting spoken to. He's got another yellow card. We've gone to 10 men after we've just made all the changes. Oh, Tony, he didn't have to spoil it with his first red card of the season. Oh dear, he's spoilt his chances of lifting the trophy at the end as Bob just goes wide with a lag spike. But that should be the game. 10 men to go and lift the championship trophy. And as the game loads for it, come on, show us. It's not going to show us because I'm in 2D mode, of course. Let's go to the dressing room. Well done, lads. You have sealed the title. Done and dusted. Oh, that is satisfying. Winning the division. That's the second trophy so far. Of course, we won League 1 before, so the next one, you know what it is. Ward-Prowse got a man of the match. This guy, I thought I was just going to sign him for a bit of experience off the bench, because he's played for these before, but he's come in, got his straight into the first team, and oh, he's been amazing. We could still get 100 points and be Centurions. High record. Oh, we've already broke record, so I might still play the youth in that last game instead of going for the 100 points. Catrone's got an Italian call-up in the Championship. This man's invincible. Adkins is happy. He always slates me as well, the old manager. But we've got an A+ in his manager performance. We're getting close to being sacked last season all the way through, but Board feels we're doing an unbelievable job and putting a smile on every single face. Long may it last. And this is what we've got to take serious now. The scouting meeting of this guy. Kate, 22-year-old. Pops straight up. He's expensive, but he's a really good left back. I definitely keep hold of him in my eyes as Maja works hard on cutting right. I feel sorry for him. I haven't played him enough. And here is the team. For the last game of the season, away at Wigan, who I think are already relegated. We've got Travers in the net giving the assist. Actually, no, I'm going to keep Hansen on. I think he's on for a milestone achievement, so I don't know why I've done that. With Yadom at right back, of course, making his farewell appearance, going to, I think, Hertha Berlin on a free. Of course, Tony is suspended as well. With Burns, Petrovic for Soyuncu, giving him a rest. With Gotts at left back, Hodge and Ward-Prowse giving Turnbull a rest. He's been amazing. With Maja finally getting a chance. Barkley, who's been consistent but not one of his standout players all season, with Steve Gordon on the left as Jalou is injured unfortunately, just got a cold, with Catrone up front. Still want him to score 32. Come on. These look like they're parking the bus even though they're going down. Adam Reach as well, he's a decent player. Doesn't deserve to go down with Wigan. Let's prove a point. Passionately say, let's keep his run going because we're unbeaten in ages. Isn't as long as before though. Of course Aston Villa brought that to a end, and these have got an ex-Aston Villa striker in Russian Hepburn Murphy. I know he's decent. Palmer with the goal kick. I think he's at Plymouth in real life. A really decent keeper as Maja has the ball. Matteo Maja into the box, has the shot. Just wide. Come on. Another chance. Two highlights early on here. Gotts with the ball. Robbie Gotts needs to get around his man. Waits, puts the pressure on. Hodge in the middle. Hodge, can he do something with it? Gives it back to Gotts. We're playing the steady build-up as Catrone gets his 32nd goal of the season. What a hit. Beautiful from him. Robbie Gotts. It's the patient build-up play. It's what we're famous for now, even though we're gegenpressing. Need to take it into the Prem this time round as Catrone volleys it bottom bins. And now Gotts, just a minute after Petrovic. Can we get another goal? Burns. Back to Petrovic playing 1-2s. Here it is. Steady. Slow and steady wins the race as Burns gets the ball back. Gives it out to Yadom. Maja with the ball over the top to Gotts, who's made a good move on the left-hand side. Chance to put it into Maja, and Maja scored his first of the season. Should have given this guy more chances because he's took this one. Matteo Maja. Good turn. Blast it out. So he's the one who did the switch and then the one to finish from the switch. Did a lot there and it was a header, but Palmer should have saved it. Now all we need to do is keep a clean sheet as Hansen is on for a milestone. As we are 100 points or 102 in the Championship. It's not something to pass on as Gotts gives the throw into Ross Barkley. Robbie Gotts gets the ball back, heavily involved. Nenad Petrovic now at the back. Gotts gets it back. Come on. The build-up I love, but I don't at the same time as Gordon puts the ball in and Maja has two. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Yep, Wigan are definitely going down. Gotts with the ball to Hodge. Hodge gives it to Gordon and the youth player with the assist. Whips it into Maja for another goal. And still time. We are pulling Wigan's pants right down now as Yadom gets the ball, puts it up to Maja on a hat-trick already in the first half. Maja keeps on going, strikes, and it's easy for Palmer. Purrington was still not safe. I said don't be complacent as Hepburn Murphy gets the ball, puts it into Eccles. Good job, got it away, please. Oh no. Waits has scored and Hansen isn't getting that record. Damn, feel sorry for him. It was a wonderful strike as well, but they should not have scored in this game. Still could even lose it. Still could draw it. Anything's possible if there's 4 goals in the first half. And that's half time. 3-1. 12 shots to 5 away from home. Not the best. I'm going to be passionate though and say I'm pleased. And I'm going to make a couple of changes even though his team is heavily rotated. Gordon, you've been good mate Gordon. But I'm going to take you off for Roberts because I want him to be on the field. And I think that... Oh, Chambers. Haven't played him much this season. I'll put him on for Yadom, seeing as Chambers will be here next season. As things stand, been heavily affected by injuries. And when he was, Tony stepped up perfectly into his role. As we're going into the second half, no highlights are coming of it. I'll take a 3-1 win. We'll become Centurions of the league. I hope I'm saying that right as well. I'm really not sure. Waits has played a blinder for them, but we are the better team. I'm going to shout praise to him. I never do this with the team, as Burns has a free kick. Time for 4. Chambers over the top to Patrick Roberts. Johnson steps in. Still not safe if he can get the ball forward. Why is no one tackling him? As he gives it to Waits, the main man. Johnson with the ball again into Weir. Where's Weir going to go? Back to him. Johnson got intercepts. Now gives it to Roberts. Roberts over the top to Catrone. Catrone! And it's a save from Palmer. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. I always say it. Blow your whistle early unless we can score here. Catrone almost there. Burns. Again, 5 goals for that centre-back as they actually get a chance to put some pressure on here. Late pressure as Johnson gives it to Whitfield over the top. Chambers cuts it out now. Nenad put one big ball up the field. Just boot it. Boot it. Oh, now they've got the ball. Gilchrist to Adam Reach. Round the corner to Gilchrist. He's coming through on net. Tries to get around his man and that's a poor pass. Major, if you could get a hat-trick, mate, I'd be pleased for you. But that is a superb ball. Up to Catrone. In the middle to Ross Barkley. Back to Major. Can run through. Major to strike and it's over. And that shot should mark the end. Come on, ref. Blow your whistle. You know you want to as this ball flies in the air. Come on. Do it, please. Please, just blow your whistle. Fairs passes it to Ware, and there we go. Yes, 102 points in this league. Amazing for the championship. Blackburn, Notts Forest, Reading and Crystal Palace are the teams in the championship. I'm going to send my assistant to that because I want to praise Major. Gordon set for a pay increase as well. Yep, we've got the money now. And here is how the league table has ended. 102 points. 4 losses all season. Just 4. With not even a strong-ish defence until like we brought Burns in because we were playing, who were it? I think Nenad or Gordon or something like that. Goldson. I'm not sure. As Watford comes second, they've done well as well. 96 points. Way off Palace in third. Notts Forest dropped off, but they got in there last minute. Feel sorry for Millwall, who dropped out, and Wigan, of course, who were just relegated. I'm going to look for these, like, team of the year and all stuff coming out before I show you all the other leagues in full. Here, flood the messages. Roberts named in, what, the overall best 11. That is a really good thing to be in. Southampton best 11, where are they now? Don't want to read that. End of the season awards, Ward-Prowse, of course, spotless. Although Catrone should have come close. I think Davis deserved to be there more than Bob, although I did like Bob. He's got signing of the season as well. A young player, Finley Burns, who's only been there since January. Match to forget, Millwall, of course, and then a 2-0 win against Crystal Palace was really good. Let's have a look at the expectations. Within the wage budget, sell profits, fight bravely against relegation. So they actually think we're going to go down again. They haven't put the big objectives on us. So I think that is really good because I think when they do that, you're more likely to stay up. End of the season meeting. Let's discuss the plans. Congratulations, Gates, to achievement. Well-deserved break, Faith. I believe we can stay up. A lot of players not. I disagree with the dissenting view. Still think it's a bit ambitious. I respect everyone. Didn't go as planned. End of the season squad break, squad destination, whatever it is, and let's go into the other leagues. And the league that we're going to be in next season looks like this season, with Man City winning the league 1 point in front of Man United. Actually, it isn't finished yet, so it still could go to Man United, who won it last year when we were there. Burnley and Huddersfield look like they're going down, although it's not over, with Wolves slacking a bit, but Stoke are definitely down. Championship, the playoffs are underway. Reading and Blackburn, the two teams I didn't think would win, doing well, but of course we're going up with Watford, and down are Wigan, Ipswich and Solskjaer's ex-team QPR. Teams we have avoided playing because we've gone up, of course, are Rotherham, Sheffield United. That's good for them to come back up, and either Shrewsbury or Walsall, as Northampton, Portsmouth, Grimsby and Wimbledon going down. My team's going down. How did they do? Not very well according to the schedule I've just looked at. Danny Wright's the manager now, don't know who he is. And the League Grimsby will be in next season, looks like this. Port Vale winning it, Plymouth and Tranmere, 3 biggish clubs going up with all these teams in the playoffs. And Bournemouth and Barrow going back down to the National League, which I think they're both in. And that's a wrap. I hope you guys have enjoyed this season. Of course, I don't mean wrap as in the whole thing. We will be back straight away for the Premier League in 2 days. So I hope you have enjoyed. Like, comment, share and subscribe most importantly if you're enjoying this 5 seasons deep now. And I will see you all in the next episode of this channel or whatever it is. Or just maybe this series if you only watch this series. And I'll see you all in a bit. Peace.